Aries, how is it going? How are you feeling? Hopefully fabulously. I'm feeling quite all right myself. Thank you so much for stopping by and thank you for choosing to share some of yourself with me today. Up in the clouds and going. Do you wanna fly with me? So for those of you that don't know, my name is A. For those of you that do, hey, this is going to be a collective general reading, right? So that means it might not resonate with you, boo. For Aries, past, future, present, we're just gonna pull on the energy and see what it is that we get out. So I just heard dusty. I don't know. Certainly none of my Aries are dusty, right? Or dusties. Maybe you're dealing with a dusty. I heard it, so I had to say it. Let's see what comes out though. Okay. All right. So, okay. So we have 2 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords, 10 of Cups. This is giving contemplation. All right. Maybe someone could be heavy in their mind. Someone could be contemplating as to whether or not they should walk away from some sort of partnership with this 2 of Cups, 8 of Cups. With this 8 of Swords, that can speak to a mental entrapment. So giving a lot of thought to this. Someone could feel stuck or someone could feel helpless with regard to whatever this is. Maybe some sort of familial situation with regard to 10 of Cups. That could be part of the reason too why someone is feeling helpless, because they feel like they are perhaps maybe walking away from a family or their ultimate wish fulfillment, right? With this 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups can also speak to divine connections. Okay, so someone could be, again, in their head about whether they should walk away with this 8 of Cups, letting go, or just cutting their losses before more is lost. So I don't know, maybe someone feels as though they've lost something already with regard to whatever this 2 of Cups is. Okay. So let's see, what do we want to find out exactly? Well, let's get a little bit more. It's giving, should I stay, should I go? Okay. What else can you tell me about this? What else can you tell me about this, please? Okay, we do have regret out here. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, and King of Pentacles. So with this 8 of Wands can speak to speed. And then we have this 4 of Pentacles. Speaks to control, perhaps greed. And then 5 of Cups, which speaks to remorse, regret, sadness, disappointment. Someone could feel at a loss or disappointed because they are unable to control the speed of something. Perhaps this partnership that they're wanting to walk away from or contemplating just cutting their losses and just walking away from because they're feeling stuck. With this Knight of Pentacles, Did I say King of Pentacles? This is a Knight of Pentacles. This can speak to just being steadfast, being determined. At the bottom of the deck, we have Death, transformation, end of a cycle, loss, endings. Can also speak to change. Did I say transformation? So, I mean, whatever this is, that, let's see if we can then we have the Ace of Wands, Five of Wands. There could be some sort of competition. Okay. So what this is giving is that someone could be weighing their options, all right? So this could be you. This could be you, okay? You could be in a partnership of some sort, and perhaps maybe someone else has come along and you're trying to figure out, okay, do I cut my losses and walk away with this Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords? That's why you don't, let me not. I'm not gonna insert my opinion. With this Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords, from what is a divine connection, or I feel like could be a divine connection, or happiness, like a deep sense of happiness with the Ten of Cups. Okay. So we have Five of Swords, Knight of Wands, Aries. This Five of Swords speaks to conflict as well as indecision. And the Knight of Wands can speak to adventure. So it could be that someone is just not sure. What I already said, somebody is not sure what they should do, how to move. I mean, when you have too many hands in one pot, that tends to happen. But at the same time, I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with exploring your options. But you got to be careful because situations like this do arise, right? The grass was fine and green and watered, okay? And then you see there's another lawn over here. Oh, that lawn is real green too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to be careful. Let's see if we can see, what is the advice? Let's see if we can get a little bit more insight with regard to what this is, and then we'll get some advice, okay? Aquarius may be of relevance. You may have Aquarius in a prominent placement. This other individual could be an Aquarius. I almost feel like somebody did too much, or it's giving too many people in the kitchen. I can't get away from that. Too many people in the kitchen, right? The only people that need to be in the kitchen are the people that's cooking, right? Four of Cups. Let's see. Page of Swords, Hanged One, Ace of Cups, and Four of Cups. This is giving that someone is feeling like they need to just step all the way back and perhaps meditate, reflect, wisdom gather. Also, make sure you're not listening to too many people. So let's say let's say a reader, for example. Let's say that you're someone who gets reads, right? And you may have someone that you go to in particularly for your reads, okay? And you decided to go elsewhere. For whatever reason, there is another reader that piqued your interest, and you're like, well, let me see what it is that they have to say. And this could be very specific because this is not an example that this example is just coming to me. So I don't know, maybe this actually happened. But what they said could be completely opposite or completely different than what your reader that you would typically go to says. And so they could have your head all fucked up in the game as well. So I'm saying all this to say, careful who it is that you are getting your advice from. All right. And that could even be me. You know what I mean? Like, take what it is that you are getting, but you need to do what works for you and what makes sense for you and what you got going on. We got the Wheel of Fortune, Destiny, karmic cycles, change, transformation, good fortune. All right, I kind of feel like this is kind of all over the place, kind of. I really wanted to see if we could get a feel for what exactly this is before we move on. Let me get 3 more, please. Okay, so don't lie. So this could go a couple ways as well. 8 of Pentacles. Here's your energy. Okay, sweet pea. Listen, so there's a possibility for you. Someone could be you could be really worried about how something is going to work, or being left out, or I feel like the potential to bring a tower upon yourself in a situation is here. The potential for that is here. So you should, there's something that you should keep your guard up against, or if not keep your guard up against, just remain strong through. With the 9 of Wands, 9 of Wands can also speak to completion, strength, determination, like see it through. So there could be something that you're being called to see through. Or see through to the end of, or something. So going back, remember how I used the reader example there? Just be careful of the advice that you are taking, or whose words that you are trusting. All right. Now, I'm gonna just say, as far as I'm concerned, and I'm saying this because I'm a reader and you're watching me, right? On no day am I finna make up some shit and just tell y'all, okay? And I'm not going to accuse another reader of doing that. However, just ask yourself, make sure that you're clear on people's intentions and their motives and their motivation for doing things, if that makes sense. Okay, with this High Priestess energy, all right, can speak to Pisces, water energy, but Pisces energy, divine feminine, all right. I'm also getting dark feminine energy as well. I don't know. You want to deceive me. Okay. Just make sure that you're not being dishonest, or that you are not, I don't know how else to say that you're not being dishonest, and you are not trying to be strategic in a way that could hurt another, with the 7 of Swords and the 6 of Cups. So this could be speaking to a situation or a relationship that's established, or that is from the past, like a past relationship of some sort. Use your, you're gonna have to be smart when it comes to something with this King of Swords. Not everything that glitters is gold. Free doesn't mean, just because something is free, and this could be specific as well, just because something is free doesn't mean that you should take it, right? So if you're walking down the street and you see a bowl of free candy, I mean, you could take it, and you know, it could be the best damn butterscotch that you ever had in your life, right? And it could be delicious and you could be fine, right? But it could also be poison. So I don't know, that's coming through really strong. So Leo energy as well may be of relevance. There's something that you should be optimistic about, though. All right. This is kind of all over the place. I feel like this is going to resonate for more than one individual, and I feel as though different parts are going to resonate for different people. For some, I mean, the whole entire thing might. All right, just make sure that you're being fair, because this is very much giving, especially from the start of the read. It's giving, should I stay or should I go kind of energy. And I'm of the belief where if you feel as though you should leave something, the fact that you're pondering that means that you should. And I know not everyone is of the belief, but that's how I operate. The moment I feel as though, okay, maybe I should leave this alone, I'm going to start trying to figure out why I feel that and if there's any merit to that. So that could be the space that you're in as well right now. What is the advice? I'm also hearing the song, we had a card fall, so let me go look at that, by Rihanna, Jump. Tell me that you love me when you know you don't love me, but I guess it's all good. Tell me that you love me when you know you don't love me, but I guess it's all good. You can play the game, I'ma still do my... So, I don't know, maybe listen to that. We have 6 of Pentacles in reverse. This speaks to being selfish. There are a couple parties that are involved in this. It could be that y'all all being selfish, honestly. This kind of messy. I feel like there's someone involved that only one knows about. Again, just make sure that you're being fair. And we have 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords fell on top of the 7 of Swords. Ouch. There goes my elbow bump. I just feel like there's something that you should take with a grain of salt. So make sure that you're being honest with yourself as well. Here's your energy again at the bottom of the deck. All right. So we're on advice. We're just going to keep this moving forward because I don't want to get stuck on this. Don't be selfish. Let's see what else. Which it's easy to be, especially if you're dealing with multiple people. If you're considering another, then you need to let the other go and figure out what it is you want. You know what I'm saying? Advice from our wonderful, fabulous Aries. Oh, you know what I just realized? My light went out. How long has this light been out? Hold on. Let me fix that. Yeah, that's better. All right. Let's try to wrap this up. Okay. That's a little better, right? Okay. Well, I'm getting ready to shuffle this and we're going to get advice, but I split the deck at 3 of Swords and the Star. Loss, heartache, separation with the 3 of Swords. The Star, that's that Aquarius energy. So Aquarius is relevant in some way, shape, or form. The Star can speak to happiness, good fortune, hope, optimism, spirituality, even if you will. But to come out with the 3 of Swords. Let's see, guys. All right, advice from my Aries, please. 8 of Pentacles. And I'm gonna get one more. 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Page of Wands in reverse. So I do feel as though perhaps you need to put in work. Put in work, right? To get this 4 of Wands, Four of Wands, celebration, happy times, foundation, joyous times. The Page of Wands is in reverse, which can speak to delays, disappointment. This fell on top of the Six of Cups. So whatever this past energy or this past situation, there could be some sort of delay, and as a result, disappointment. What you got going on, Aries? What you got going on, boo-boo? What you got going on? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know. I feel like you may have just started something for yourself that, or recently with this ace and it's in reverse. There's in order for there to be a past, there's a now, and I feel like now, or whatever could have your focus or is pulling your focus now, is taking your focus away from what's been established or the past, if that makes sense. I hope this is making sense. That being said, I feel like this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You could be wondering if someone is a missed opportunity, or perhaps that might be why you're keeping your options open, is you don't want to have a missed opportunity. Hey, listen, don't end up playing yourself though, because I kind of feel like that's what you're trying to make sure you don't do, and you might end up doing that, trying to make sure that you don't. So this could go a couple ways. Someone could look at you as a missed opportunity, all right? Though I don't really get that, but I'm gonna say it because, like I said, it's more than one person watching this, right? So I'm gonna say every single thing that I'm getting, okay? Someone could view you as a missed opportunity. You could be getting ready to fuck something up for yourself, and it end up being a missed opportunity, as it did fall on this Four of Wands and Eight of Pentacles. Like, instead of working at something, you go towards something and end up fucking it up. We're supposed to be getting advice, and this is just giving. This is also pulling on your energy, so very much it's like you kind of don't know what you should do, which, you know, I'm trying to be helpful, but this energy is just, I feel like there's some sort of distraction at play here. Back to that too many people in the kitchen energy. Like, focus on the meal that you got cooking before you end up burning it, boo. All right, Seven of Cups. Yes, there's an abundance of options. Somebody is trying to do too much. Okay, so I'm also getting, very specifically, I don't know what made you do that. That's what I'm hearing. Like, I don't know what made you do that. I don't know if that's you to yourself or someone else to you. Your higher self to you. I don't know. I feel like your higher self would know the. Okay. All right. This is. There's nothing wrong with curiosity, but I just can't shake this. Do you wanna be my distraction, baby? Hey, I'm not gonna say that. Well, no, I said it, so I have to. I was gonna say distractions to get people killed, right? You driving, you get distracted. Maybe that's relevant. So listen. On and on it seems to go, but you don't know what you've got till it's gone. What is the advice? Because I'm getting all this shit at the same time. All these downloads. Like, this is a lot of information. 3322 may be of relevance. Also, fours all in through this. I saw 444, and now I'm seeing 4, 5, 1. 5 and 1 is 4, so that's 4, 4 again. Advice. Advice. Then we're going to move on. The Magician. Okay, so what shows up in your life is a culmination of your thoughts. So if you could be confused with regard to which way to go, it's because perhaps you're not clear with regard to what it is that you want. So when you're not clear on what you want, you get mess. You create mess, even if that's not what you're trying to do, because you're sending out mixed signals, right? Even, okay, so I just heard somebody be like, I'm not sending out mixed signals. Well, you might not be verbally sending out mixed signals, but energetically, okay? And that's what I'm reading is energy. Advice. Two more, please. Oh, 9 of Pentacles and 3 of Swords. Perhaps you could benefit from some sort of separation or doing something on your own. It does look like there's pain involved. I know I said that was it, but you're also being called to be practical. I just keep seeing this King of Pentacles that speaks to practicality. So it could be that perhaps you do need to cut your losses with regard to what this is, but perhaps not for another individual, to just do your own thing. Let me get one more. One more, please. The World. Not quite reverse. Okay, well, another one popped out. The World and Ace of Wands. So the World speaks to completion. It's not quite reversed. So the World in reverse can speak to stagnation and disappointment. There's disappointment out here a few times, if I'm being honest, right? There's stagnation, there's delay out here a few times. We do have Ace of Wands that speaks to creativity, can also speak to attraction, passion, pleasure, things of that nature. So ultimately, you have the answer, boo. You got the answer, baby. Nobody else. I don't have the answer. Okay. Your homeboy doesn't have the answer. All right. Your sister don't got the answer. Now they might be able to point you to the answer, but the only person that has the answer is you, my love. And so that I do have to say, at the bottom of the deck, we can't just get away from this damn Aquarius energy with this Fool. Right behind it is a Tower. So I don't know. If you don't have Aquarius in a prominent placement, in a prominent place, perhaps you might want to maybe stay away from this Aquarius energy. So if that's the energy that you're walking away from, so let's say you're in an established partnership with an Aquarius, right? Okay. Now we don't want to listen, do not go and leave your longtime partner who is an Aquarius because of what I'm saying right now, right? That being said, it could be that is who you're contemplating walking away from with this past energy, the 6 of Cups. I'm trying to leave you with some concrete advice. So I'm going to get one more, and then we'll just take what it is that we have, and we'll call it a day. Okay, Aries? One more. How many times did I say one more now? And look at that. More than one want to come out. So we're just going to take a peek. Chariot. So Cancer energy may be irrelevant. 10 of Swords. Strength. 10 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. The Chariot. Let me just look at this. And the one that fell out was the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody, you got an option. You got a choice to make. At the bottom of the deck, we have this Queen of Wands. A choice that you're going to need to make confidently, okay? Like, whatever it is that you decide to do, you're going to need to do it, and you're going to need to do it all the way. With this Three of Wands, Seven of Wands, whatever this is could take a lot of courage, which is part of the reason why you're not so sure about this. Two of Swords, indecision. Oops. Three of Pentacles, teamwork makes the dream work. So, okay, so what this is giving is that something is requiring growth of you in order to be able to prosper, okay? And that could be part of this stagnation, all right? That could be part of what is making whatever this other choice, this other option, or these other options appealing, because perhaps it or they, whatever the case may be, don't require or will not, aren't going to require as much growth of you, if that makes sense. So there's a quote that I saw. If I can find it, I will put it here. I will input it, but I'm sure that we've all heard it. They say when it comes to options and it comes to choices, make the one that scares you the most, okay? Go towards the one that is the most intimidating, because that is where you are going to see the most growth. All right, my love, I hope that I was able to help. I'm sorry that I had trouble just pulling and reading your energy. It is very scattered. And I do feel as though this read was a reflection of that. I do feel as though your energy, regardless of what it is that you are presenting, energy doesn't lie. So I do feel as though your energy is all over the place. There is a distraction in the mix. So you're going to have to either eliminate it or figure out what to do about it. But that's your read, my love. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you next time. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye.